What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button as well as smash the subscribe button. So in today's video, we have another special credit union review. This time around, we're going to be reviewing a credit union that's available nationwide. So there's no geographic restrictions. Anybody can join, and they have a soft pull pre-qualification for personal credit cards, loans, lines of credit, and even auto loans. So in today's video, we're going to be reviewing United States Senate Federal Credit Union. Now, one thing I do want to throw out, as you can see up top here, consumer loan application delay. So just to warn you guys, if you do plan on applying for any loans, currently they are experiencing a high volume of consumer loan applications. Application responses may be delayed 48 to 72 hours. United States Senate Federal Credit Union has been around for over 85 years and primarily provide financial services to the U.S. Senate and Capitol Hill communities, but you can join based off of several different eligibility criteria. So they have over 100 select employer groups. So you could become a member of the U.S. Capitol Historical Society, and this will automatically make you eligible to join United States Senate Federal Credit Union. Or you could also be a member of the American Consumer Council. So right here, if you do join the American Consumer Council, so they have specifically a Virginia chapter. That's what VACC, Virginia American Consumer Council membership. It takes about a minute. And right here it says you don't have to live in Virginia to join the Virginia American Consumer Council from anywhere in the United States. So all you need is a government issued ID, driver's license, state ID, or a passport with your current address, your complete physical and mail-in address. You will need to provide your social security number or taxpayer identification number and date of birth. Now, they're not going to do a hard credit check when you become a member, which is a good thing. However, they will be using check systems to check your banking history. So just keep that in mind. They do use check systems. So let's say, you are a member of the American Consumer Council, or you want to become a member of the U.S. Capitol Historical Society. That gets you in as well. So these are two different ways of being able to join. So in terms of credit products, they offer a host of different credit products on the personal side, but they also offer business loans, business lines of credit, vehicle loans under the business, equipment loans. They have personal lines of credit. And one of the great things is that you can get pre-qualified with no impact to your credit score. The same goes for personal loans and credit cards and auto loans. So some of you might remember there was a company called Rate Reset. Shout out to the folks at Rate Reset out there in McLean, Tysons Corner, Virginia. And so this is a fintech company that works with a lot of different credit unions to allow you to pre-qualify for credit products before taking on the hard pull. So you could check to see what offers that you can get with no impact to your credit score. So right here it says, see if you qualify for a United States Senate Federal Credit Union auto loan, Visa credit card, or personal loan without impacting your credit score. And so when you go through this process, you'll get offers for multiple different products, and you can choose to apply for all of these products all at once. So usually what happens, they'll give you an overall limit, and from that limit, you could kind of disperse or divvy up between the different products that you want. Now, one of the great things is that they can do a soft pull of your credit just by using your cell phone number and your date of birth. Before you dive into the pre-qualification, you want to become a member first. So if you try to do this without becoming a member first, it's not going to work. All right. So in terms of the personal lines of credit, which I'm a huge fan of, they have two different types. So they have the easy line and then they have the premier line. Okay. So the easy line is going to have a minimum of $100 limit all the way to a maximum of $1,000. Now this is going to be for those with lower credit scores, right? And so then they also have the premier line with a minimum of $1,000 limit all the way up to $50,000. And as you can see, based off of the interest rate, the easy line is going to have a higher APR at 18%, whereas the premier line has an APR as low as 14.5%. Now, they have an interesting loan product called Bridge to Retirement Loan. So this goes up to 36 months with a minimum of $250 with a maximum of $10,000 and an APR as low as 5.49%. And this is going to be available to members employed by the federal government. So again, now with respect to the personal loans, so they have personal loans that go all the way out to 84 months. Now, depending on the term, it's also going to have an impact on the interest rate as well. So the shorter the term, usually the lower the rate. But for 84 months, they have rates as low as 9.49%, and up to 24 months, they have rates as low as 8.24%, which is actually pretty competitive in today's interest rate environment. The minimum loan amount, $250, and the maximum loan amount, $70,000. Now, I also wanted to mention the auto loans, right? So they have auto loans that go up to $150,000 and rates as low as 3.24%. And that's actually a game changer because right now auto loan rates have increased, a lot higher than they were last year or even 2 years ago. Now, with respect to the business loans, they offer small business term loans, business lines of credit, as well as vehicle and equipment loans. So just to recap, United States Senate Federal Credit Union is open to anyone nationwide through the American Consumer Council, specifically the Virginia branch, or you could join the U.S. Capitol Historical Society. Either way, that's going to get you membership, and there's absolutely no hard credit check in order to join. However, they will be pulling your check system. So just keep that in mind. If you do have issues with check systems, that could potentially prevent you from joining. But overall, in terms of the credit products, the credit cards, the personal loans, personal lines of credit, and auto loans, you can pre-qualify for with no impact to your credit score. And on the business side, they offer business credit cards, business term loans, business lines of credit, business vehicle loans, as well as equipment financing. Now, one thing I will say in terms of, let's say, their auto loan rates, the auto loan rates are fairly competitive. So maybe that's something to look at. And then they also have two different personal lines of credit, one that only goes up to $1,000, and then their premier line of credit goes up to $50,000. And on the personal loan side, the personal loans go all the way up to $70,000 with terms out to 84 months. Anyways, that's all for today's video. Let me know your comments and questions right down below. And until next time, take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.